Welcome, everybody. The NFL draft is over, but it's never too early to look ahead to the 2024 NFL draft. I'm Joe with the Game House, and today we'll be taking a look at some of the best prospects at the tight end position for the 2024 NFL draft. All right, the tight end position is up in our 2024 NFL Draft Summer Watchlist series here. Just guys to take note of as we head into the college football season. Some guys to watch before the college football season to see how they might stack up in terms of prospects for next year. We're going to go down the list. The list is alphabetical, just some, because again, it's a list of guys to watch. It's not really like a ranking system yet. We still have a lot of football to be played before the 2024 NFL Draft. Some of these guys will fall down the board, fall up. We don't know exactly where it's all going to go. But let's get it started with Jaheim Bell from Florida State. Been both a passer, a pass catcher and a rusher in his career. Didn't do much in 2020, but in 2021, 497 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns. I think he has more of this hybrid role. I think he's an athletic guy who can create some mismatches. And I think teams will have to find a way to use him, and that best fits him. It could be like more of an H-back role. At 6'3", 230 pounds, that seems to be more of where he could play. I think he offers good athleticism and solid route running and has some good after-the-catch juice. But can he be an inline tight end is going to be the question. Going from South Carolina to Florida State this year, we'll see how he does in a new offense as well. The top tight end in the class heading into the season, and probably is going to end up there too based on how much he's put on tape already, is Brock Bowers out of Georgia. He's been great ever since his freshman season. They've had a loaded tight end room, and he's been the best out of all of them. We saw Darnell Washington get drafted this past year. He's been more productive and better than all of them. So 56 receptions, 882 yards, and 13 touchdowns as a freshman. Helped them win the national championship. Helps them win another championship in 2022 with 63 receptions, 942 yards, and 7 touchdowns. This is an offense that, wasn't the most pass-friendly offense either, but when they were passing, they were looking in his direction because he's such a big mismatch. He's got great athleticism for the position. He can run really fast for a tight end, can run after the catch well. I think they've even used him as a rusher just because he's so good with the ball in his hands. But I think he needs to keep on adding to his frame and show that he can be a good blocking tight end in the NFL. He's not bad at it or anything, but we're getting really nitpicky with these prospects. Guys like Brock Bowers who, up there with some of the better tight end prospects of the last several years at the very least, and probably better than a lot of them as well. So going to be one of the better tight ends, probably going to be a first-round pick if everything goes his way this year at Georgia. Jatavion Sanders from Texas. Didn't do much his first year on campus, but kind of stepped up last year in 2022. He caught 54 total passes for 613 yards and 5 touchdowns. Helped Texas go to an 8-5 record. 6'4", 256 pounds. Good size, but also good athleticism for that size. I think he can improve his blocking. He tends to be more of a body catcher, and he can make more contested catches this upcoming season. He's a guy I think that we're waiting to break out. This Texas offense has a lot of weapons, even though they lost with John Robinson in the running game. They have a lot of offensive weapons, including Xavier Worthy, who we talked about in our wide receiver video. I think he has a chance to really break out this year even further, and I think he could be the number 2 tight end drafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. Now, some other guys, maybe not the top-tier guys going into the season, but maybe they can play their way into it here as well. We have Jake Brenningstool out of Clemson. They had Davis Allen the last couple of years. He's a freshman who still showed up and produced, even with Davis Allen there. Eric Gilbert of Nebraska had a weird career, gone from LSU to Georgia, now to Nebraska, played tight end and wide receiver at Georgia. Athletic player, we just need to see him actually produce on the field, be able to stay on the field there. Being able to play has been a huge issue, whether health, off-the-field issues. He needs to just put good tape out there so NFL teams can watch him. Brevin Span-Ford from Minnesota, 6'7", 270 pounds. That's what you're looking at with him. He could be a very big target, big mismatch at the college level. If he has the speed, I think he could be a very good player at the NFL level as well. Austin Stoner of the Oklahoma Sooners went from Oklahoma, transferred to South Carolina, transferred back to Oklahoma again. I think he has solid size for the position. Best season was 2020 with Spencer Rattler at Oklahoma. And Spencer Rattler's first year as the starting quarterback before things started to fall apart. He just needs to refine that form. I think he's able to do that as well. Cade Stover from Ohio State. One good year of production at Ohio State. Doesn't have elite athleticism, had too many drops, especially too many drops in key moments. Ohio State fans will remember just a lot of big games. He just had drops where he should have had it. He needs to be more of a reliable target. I think if he has a good season this year, he could really improve his stock. He has the talent, just needs to kind of focus and put it all together. And then Michael Trigg out of Ole Miss, started at USC, transferred to Ole Miss. He hasn't had a lot of production in college, but has a lot of athleticism. Want to see what he can do with Lane Kiffin's offense at Ole Miss, and see what he can do for the Rebels this upcoming season. They have a lot of talent on that offense, including running back Quinshon Judkins. So there's a lot of, I think, potential for this offense overall, but Trigg to produce in that offense as well. Make sure to like and share the video if you like this. We'll be having more coming out for each position coming up. For now, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.